Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom, LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Astrology, aka LLE Tarot. We back. Just got a little rant while I do these cards. New weeks, new energies. Definitely get it cracking. You already know what it is. If you don't, let me remind you. So, new subscribers, new viewers, new watchers. What's up with y'all? It's cracking. Hey, I know. I know this is an experience, but you know what? I'm glad y'all here with me. One thing I just want to stress is, like I've been stressing, man, things have changed. Okay, this isn't last year. Okay, when I first started this channel on June 2nd, I don't know why I keep saying June, January 2nd last year. I ain't know nothing about this tarot shit. I'm telling you, I'm a Christian. Okay, I'm like a Christian psychic in a way. You feel me? So I don't know shit. Okay, about this game or this collective or nothing. I didn't know this was even here. You dig what I'm saying? I just stumbled upon this little collective. I just stumbled upon this little talent. I just stumbled upon this shit. My twin helped me do this shit. He's the one that unlocked my powers. He's the one that kind of swirled my intellect and my perception in a way to even come at these in a way that I'm coming. Took a lot of time for me to get here, or at least get to my twin for whatever, you know, how we two-cupped and came in the union and all that shit. Like, he set me free. He's the reason why I'm an X-Men out here. You dig what I'm saying? And by me being an X-Men, I come in this game wholeheartedly. If you look at my old videos, I was really into this shit. I was really for, just like I said, it's like a kid going to school for the first time, or summer camp for the first time, basketball camp for the first time. You know what I mean? I thought it was sweet as shit. Thought it was gonna be cool. Thought it was gonna be like-minded people. I thought different. This shit is nothing like what the fuck I thought it was. And this is coming from a Christian-minded nigga too. Excuse my French. I mean, it's the language. It's LLE.Ascension. I mean, you already know what it is over here. It's coming from a Christian dude, bro. I'm coming at this shit in a Trinity manner. These are not, I mean, who gives a fuck about the cards? It ain't about the cards at the end of the day. Here. It's about the messages. It's about the cards. When you get my deck and when you get this terminology, when you can go out here and, like I say, 3 of Wands, help people or help yourself. That's when it's about the cards. But when you come to view shit, you come here, this is a message. This shit is the equivalent of Will Smith and I Am Legend, Joe. I'm just going to the same spot every day to make a broadcast. Hoping people can hear it, take the message so I can help you, get you to safety. The boy has safety. The boy had a 4 of Wands. You know what I'm saying? A whole home for anybody else in the city besides him who was woke. Metaphorically speaking, woke. Figuratively speaking, Will Smith and I Am Legend. You dig what I'm saying? 3 of Wands. The boy was a fucking scientist and had a fucking lab. It'd be help to have more help around here while he's catching zombies by himself and taking them to his lab and doing all this shit by himself. It'd help to have a 2 of Wands. God damn it. Motherfucker that's going, you know, at least like the area that he's working in, you know, support the supporter. 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wander. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I speak here is all metaphoric. It's all figuratively. Some is literally speaking. Facts too. Truth more so than anything. You're getting truth here about the world, about ourselves, about God. I'm gonna say this and I promise you. Really gonna start about 5 minutes. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna promise you. Look, when you come over here, shake whatever you be on with them other people. Nothing like this collective. I am part of the collective because it's a collective. Okay, but I'm not like most of these people in the collective. I'm not dissing them. I know what they on. I ain't on that. We ascending here. I'm ascended so far. Like I say, I started this last year in January. Look, I was ascended so far past a few things. You gotta take into account, man. I've been in union and got out of union, bro. I had highs and lows with this thing. We ain't talking views and subscribers and shit like that. Like I said, that's why I can have 3.5K and live my best life anytime I choose. Became a master manifester with this, so I could just only imagine what the fuck gonna happen when I double up. Shit, I get a 7K, 10K, it's over with. As far as me trying to get to my financial freedom, I'm already financially free in a way, but not to the point. Like, I gotta be financially free on paper, and that's where I'm trying to head to. That's where I'm ascending to on the physical plane. I'm telling you, I was eating off 800 subscribers. If you want to keep it fucking real. But it ain't about eating off my subscribers, because that ain't how it is. And if I was doing that, I'd be like pressing their ass. I don't never press y'all. I don't press y'all. I don't ask y'all for shit. All I ask is for y'all to listen when I talk. Because that's all I'm doing is a broadcast. I'm not here to I'm not here to do a lot of shit, okay? So please just, if you fucking with me, G, just pay attention to the message. It's about the cards, but it ain't. Okay? All I'm here for is to get you knowledge. Okay? Feed you some divine knowledge. Okay? That's gonna get you closer to yourself. That's gonna get you closer to God. And that's gonna get you closer to your twin. Trinity. Three of Wands and purpose. That's all we about over here, and we ascending, and that's all LLE.Ascension is, and that's all it's gonna be. Skip with the reading. Reading starts in 6 minutes. Love all y'all. All y'all. Twin flames of separation. We got the Knight of Swords here. Clarifying the Knight of Swords is the Two of Cups. Knight of Swords in my card, in my deck, is like I say, it's making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. It's also the Fear card. Okay. And since it's a Jack, it's twin flame territory. Like I say, everything from the Ace to the 10 is karmic shit. Karmic shit, karmic cycle, karmic drama. It goes in a circle like a gerbil, and it spins faster. Why? Because it's from Ace to 10. So of course it's going to spin faster than the wheel from Ace to King and back spins for divines. And it's a little gap between the, like I say, that's a 3-card difference. Trinity, higher power, 3, it's a 3-card difference between a karmic and a divine. What's them 3 spaces you say? Purpose usually. People ask that all the time. What's the difference between a divine and a karmic? I don't know. Maybe 3 wands apart from each other. An ascension apart, 3 levels up from a person. Up. What's up? God's up. Yeah, when you ascending, which way you going? Up. Yeah. They're a little lower on the plane of existence than you are. That's the difference between a divine and a karmic. This is a divine reading, right? Okay. Since this is a divine reading, we really got to stress what this Knight of Swords is really all about. Fear. Okay, make a decision without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. The reason why you in this energy, and this goes for both of you, masculine and feminine, is because it's the step after the Ten of Swords. What's the Ten of Swords? Which is out here. It's a permanent ending to a relationship, to a job, to a contract, to a car. It's like your car died. Or, you know what I'm saying? You gotta depart from your relationship with your whip, or depart from your relationship with whatever. It's like it's an end, permanent end too. This is also death. It's all mental. Swords, mental. Swords, mental. Swords deal with decisions, the mind, and directions. In my book. It's immediately after the death card. So of course you discombobulate. Of course you in fear. Of course you're making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's out here. But it's a knight. This is divine territory, which means you should know how to handle yourself out here. You're not fucking karmic. So you ain't finna, handle your thoughts and decisions, with big decisions at that, in a karmic way. That'd be goofy. Aside from that, you got the Two of Cups clarifying that. What's the Two of Cups? This is the Lover's card. But this is also 2 people orbiting each other. Or you orbiting yourself. This is you. This is your higher self. This is you getting in tune with your higher self. That's what the fuck you need to be doing right now. Okay? Gotta pick another card. So many ways I can go with this right now. Uno momento. King of Wands. Okay. We got the Divine Masculine here. King of Wands is the Divine Masculine card. Neo in my book. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking. And this is the person who basically 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wander. So in this case, going back to I Am Legend, right? Will Smith is the Divine Feminine. The Latin chick with the kid, she's the Divine Masculine. What's the Divine Masculine's role? What's the 2 of Wands in my book too? It's survival, right? Staying alive, right? At the end of the movie, in I Am Legend, who ended up dying? Will Smith. He died 301, right? But it's like the awareness is still there. Even though he's physically not there, his legacy survives. His knowledge survives. That's what happens when you 301. Like I say, this ain't you doing more than the average person. The average person just survives. An above average person leaves shit, an imprint, a fucking legacy, a fucking impact, a fucking influence that 201ers ain't doing. If anything, 201ers are just here to spread the message. So once again, the lady at the end of I Am Legend, who basically has the knowledge, the data, everything that Will Smith was working on. Will Smith ain't here no more, but guess what? She Neo. What happens when you 301 and 201 at the same time? You Neo. It makes you a more powerful person. Okay? This is the energy she had at the end of the movie. Purpose and survival. This purpose here that Will Smith was working on is going to be a tool that's going to make the world 201 longer. Survive. We can survive now. It's like any outbreak, any epidemic out here. Gotta have students. You gotta have motherfuckers you influence. Okay? You gotta have people you affecting out here in the right way who can keep on what you started. Started. Said all that shit to say this. Overall energy. Overall energy. It's like, get the cards right. Any fear, feminine, this goes for you. Any fear, Knight of Swords, feminine, that you got about 2 of Cups in your masculine, dead that shit. I said it last week. I was feeling like that yesterday. This energy yesterday. Scared to 2 of Cups my twin. Right? And if it ain't a twin thing, if y'all ain't whatever clicking like that, this is a true separation for y'all, then this is you can't be afraid to 2 of Cups yourself. And you ain't 2 of Cups your masculine, 2 of Cups yourself. Your masculine is still in the picture, So you're gonna have to deal with that mentally. Deal with it. As far as the masculine, same shit, just a little different reflection. Your masculine is scared to 2 of Cups you too. Scared to 2 of Cups you too. He can be she, he, you know how we walking. They scared to 2 of Cups you too. Overall energy. Bottom line energy. You got the 9 of Swords, which is stress. Losing sleep, losing teeth, losing weight, losing hair the wrong way. Okay? Stressing. Which we don't need mental, because it's all mental anyway. Stress is mental. Okay? So LLE.Ascension, you know how we coming over here. You know how we bumming over here. Look, stress, depression, anxiety, all that's bullshit. That's worldly shit. Worldly shit. We're gods, right? We be in Zion with God, right? That's some higher level shit. Anxiety, depression, all that little weak, low level shit, right? It can't even enter the kingdom. That shit doesn't even enter the kingdom. And we told you who be in the kingdom, right? Divines only, right? You could be a divine in the world on that woe is me bullshit. Masculine does it all the time. But they have a purpose when they do it. So when the feminine do it, you're going backwards. You just tweak it. It's a mental thing. All that shit is mental. All disease is dis-ease in the mind. I just said it. You just heard it. You know what the fuck that means. You know how many freaking chicken noodle soup for the soul, self-motivational people been saying that shit for centuries? This disease is just dis-ease. What you think about, you bring about. This is the law of attraction. This shit been around for centuries. Okay? So when you embody this low-level shit, anxiety, empathy for other people, I'm taking on their problems to where I'm fucked up, you sound low-level. Real divines know what that is. That you feed into the world. It's like people who don't want to hear the truth. One thing I learned about the world, y'all lie a lot. Y'all lie too much for me. All of y'all. It be small, little, pretty lies and shit. Or big, super duper duty ones. But either way, you don't have to get down like that. There's no reason to lie. There's no reason to not keep shit 100 out here. There's no reason to not speak. There's no reason to not get yours. There's no reason for a lot of shit. But it happens in the world. That's why if you've ascended, stay ascended. Okay? Yes, we got missions and purpose that keeps us jacking back and in and out the matrix. You know what I mean? This is the machine that gets us in and out the matrix. How we jack in and out, feminines. We obviously got work to do in the world. That's why we jacking out of Zion to go in here. Fact is, we got to handle our shit. Can't let this low level ass, this goes for the both of you, can't let this low level ass shit get to you. Because at the end of the day, we night of cupping out here. We're loving and we have emotions, cups on a higher level. I told you, only divines, okay, go from the knight and the queen and the king after the 10. All the gerbils who go from ace to 10, they're karmics. We go through divine cycles emotionally, mentally, actions wise. Oh, it goes up. It's 3 levels up from the average ass person, the average mind, the average bear. Knight of Cups. This is the Romeo card, but really this is strong, emotional, young love. This is putting your heart into something. Can't be stressed out here. If you stress, losing sleep, losing teeth, losing weight the wrong way, then your ass is not putting your all into anything. If anything, you putting a lot of energy into this. Stressing over nothing, over the inevitable. Bottom line, I'm going to just say this for everybody. Told you, get off that shit. Subconscious is more powerful than the conscious mind. You want to know why? Because people say shit subconsciously, consciously, and don't even know they said it. Through posts on IG or Facebook and shit like that. Flies out their mouth. Told you, evolved people can spot a person with all them issues a mile away. It's a vibration. It's a vibration. You can see things like I said, I can see far beyond what the average person can see. It's a gift that I've kind of studied, honed in. Like I said, I didn't just, even though I started this channel a year ago on some bright-eyed, new-eye shit, that was only the social aspect of it. That's it. I was only a new booty to the social aspect of this community, of this whole shit here. As far as the knowledge, awareness, fuck you mean? The intuition, channeling the gifts, all that shit was already there. Dig what I'm saying? Plus, I was trying to appease the people just like this thing does here. Like I say, this community can kind of take a lot away from you. It can take your identity, it can take your life away. Unless you kind of move in a way to where you keep that from happening by doing your motherfucking self. I told you, if you're looking for anything outside yourself, it's a distraction. Say that shit one more time. Got it 6 inches down from your motherfucking chin. Okay? Looking outside yourself for anything. Okay? Is a distraction. Well, what do you mean by that? What do you think it means? You're going in one direction, right? Up, right? That's the right way. It's only one right way, right? All right. If your ass look at east, west, and south, then you're fucking distracted. If you try to get to know someone, date someone, fall in love with someone, love someone, but your ass got this situation and you claim you going in this direction, you're fucking distracted. You say you want to do this, but then you doing this and you doing this too. It's the difference between doing two things. You juggling 2 beanbags, that's easy, but you taking it upon yourself to juggle 3, fuck out of here. And then in a sense, if you got 3 demos, then you doing exactly what the fuck you want to do. Truth. This is the type of truth people don't want to hear. You're doing exactly what the fuck you want to do. So you trying to come that you feeling like this, or you emotionally this way, or you know what I mean? You're draining and you're just not feeling it when you've been out here doing whatever the fuck you want to do. And then you want somebody to actually, like I said, an evolved person can see through that bullshit. We ain't trying to hear nothing you saying. So obviously you're doing what you want to do. Fix your shit. You got 3 fucking demos going on, or 2 fucking demos going on, but you talking about you doing this demo. Actions. People talk a lot, but they don't really be about shit. Okay? It ain't what you think, it's what you know at the end of the day. A lot of people think a lot. They assume a lot, but they don't know too much. That's why they out here. Okay? Looking for fucking substance and shit like that. The same intellect I'm giving you is the same intellect you already got that you need to be giving to other people too. Each one reach one. I don't give a fuck if I'm blowing up or not. As long as I reach one soul, I've done my job. Okay? But the reason why I'm set it up to do it this way, so I can at least reach more than one. Holla at your boy. Hey, you gotta put your all into shit. Period. Coming to the situation, divine feminine, you in regards to shit, you personally coming to the situation. You got a wishes granted, and it's gonna make you saucy. What is that? What is that? It's too emotional too. 2 cups. You got a 9 of cups, dream come true, wishes granted, and that's being classified or clarified, excuse me, by the 6 of cup card. That's sauce. You know what I mean? Or nostalgia. That's like some shit. It's like a nostalgic, emotional feeling that you always want to have, or at least want to have as much as you can. It's just like you love traveling. This is being in a position where you can travel as much as you want. You know what I mean? This is like few things on that category. Clarifying that as a Ace of Pentacles, a big ass manifestation, aka the syrup sandwich. Something out of nothing. Something that just came out of nowhere. This is kind of how your twin flame demo is. This shit just came out of nowhere. It just arrived. It just happened. You know what I mean? You two just aligned. You two just got on one accord. You two just became one. Like this. It's like like for real, when 2 twins come into you, like recognition when y'all first meeting shit, like that first meeting shit, It's like a fucking universe being born, like the Big Bang. It's just, because at least in my life, that's how it happened. I was already on shit prior to meeting my twin, but it was nothing on a divine level. Nothing on a divine level. Boom, meet this dude. He arrives, whatever. Boom. Now where I'm at. On some straight John Connor, Sarah Connor, Terminator 2 shit out here, man. Straight up, like. Something you can taste. It's a pinnacle. It's a manifestation. Something manifested. Something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. It's a person, place, or a motherfucking thing. Whatever this thing is, it's definitely a dream come true. It's definitely gonna have you saucy out here, and it's something you definitely wanted to happen. Feminine. Got some good shit. Either it's happened, it's going to happen, or it ain't happened yet. Excuse me. It's going to happen. It hasn't happened yet, or it's happened already, and you just finna find out. Masculine coming into the situation. We got 7 up. 2 sevens. 2 sevens in my book is good, and that's good, especially with this 7 of Swords out here, which is a Decepticon. 7 of Swords, that's a Decepticon. It's a person wearing a mask. It's a person not keeping it 100. It's a person who needs to keep it 100. It's a person who needs to say something. A person that needs to let a secret out. Needs to let a cat out the bag. Needs to let something out so they can, you know what I'm saying? 6 of Swords. What's the 6 of Swords? That's going with the flow. It's going with the current. Not against the current. Not against the grain. Going with the grain. That's rolling with the homies. That shit moving effortlessly and frequently. This is like a blockage. Like a big turd in the toilet and shit. You can get that out. You know what I mean? Masculine, you come to the situation, you letting cats out the bag, you keeping shit 100. And in turn, by doing that, you're digging deep. 7 of Cups. What's the 7 of Cups? Pimp Cup Chronicles. That's digging deep. Same way you gotta dig in this toilet to get this turd out so you can mentally flow, so you can get your mind right. You gotta do that emotionally too. Okay? This is something inside yourself that the world needs. You just have to pull it out of yourself. You have to pull it out of yourself. Just like you have to pull that secret out. Only you can do this, masculine. It'd be best if you do it. Put more smoke on that. Why is it necessary for you to dig deep like this, man? Got that devil card right here, you know what I'm saying? Agent Smith. It's imperative for you to let the secret out. Masculine, this is you telling your feminine who you really are, what you're really about, how you really feel. You know? Ace of Wands. 8 of Wands is out here. Communication card is out here going to your future masculine. So I take it if you don't. Real shit, I take it if you don't spill the beans gonna get spilled anyway. It's best if it's coming out of your mouth. Then it's best to come out of your mouth than for the world to hear. It's like you got a kid and the whole fucking school and the town and the church they heard about what happened to your kid and you the last to find out. Shit gonna leave bitter taste in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be bad. And this is a good situation. You know what I mean? It's good you keep it 100 now. This currently masculine to talk, do what you need to do, let the cat out the bag now. So in the future, yeah, I mean, you can dodge a bullet. What's the bullet? Is this devil right here. This is basically you telling the truth. You going there, you shocking the shit out of, like, I don't know, your twin, you know what I'm saying? You shocking the shit out like your karmic, you're really doing shit. You're moving, you're growing, you're doing things in the best effort. However, it's like you're using this shit, the fact that you did tell the truth, to go out here and do more fucked up shit. Yeah? It's just like you introducing your girlfriend to your side chick as your friend, just so you can be like, oh yeah, she's my friend. I didn't want to let you know I had friends this fucking hot without saying anything to you. We're just friends. Don't worry about anything. Oh, she's cool with me. And then y'all go kicking, and then y'all start a whole fucking demo. It'd be best to just, like I say, keep it 100. Hey, this is my friend. I think she likes me. I like her a little bit, but you know I love you and shit. I'ma just stay away from her. I'ma just, you know, I don't know. How we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? I mean, I'm not weak. I'm saying she's a good friend. That's why this is putting me in a pickle type shit. That's the shit you need to come at this shit with. Don't come at it like, yeah, that's my friend. We're cool. Woo, woo, woo. I just want to let you know. I didn't want to make it seem like I was woo, woo, woo. Because that's devil. Like you on some whole other shit doing it that way. Okay, dig deep, digging deep. That means doing some shit you ain't did before. Really go all the way. That goes back to the bottom line. Knight of Cups. Put your whole heart, okay, your whole everything into telling the truth, masculine. And you're gonna dig deep because of that. And this devil here, this motherfucker is gonna flee like when you say the name of Jesus around this motherfucker. It's gonna flee like when you preach the power of God around that motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? You got some shit to do, masculine. Make sure you do that. It's only gonna help you karmically. It's gonna help you with your feminine, your twin flame demo. It's gonna help you get a harvest out here, and it's just gonna help overall. I'm trying to figure out how to put my hat. It's gonna help overall. You know what I'm saying? Moving on. Feminine role. Divine feminine. We got the Five of Cups here being clarified by the Ten of Swords. Five of Cups. Definitely Akon, Mr. Lonely. Definitely Akon, Mr. Lonely. Masculine was going through this shit. You going through it now. This hat. Yeah, there we go. Masculine was going through this last week. Feminine, you going through this shit right now. You're feeling the isolation, emotional isolation from this separation from you and your twin. I can definitely vouch for that. Or you're definitely feeling isolation of that breakup that you just did to better yourself and your situation. You know, this is that isolation of cutting that friend off who was fake as fuck, fake as shit. You know what I mean? You need to alleviate yourself from that anyway. This is you being without that home you just had. Like me, I miss the fuck out my house, man. My own house, man. House, man. I want no fucking apartment, nigga. Man, son. Man, Joe, I miss my own house, bro. And it's a wrap on that. That house is gone. Gone by that booty. And I just emotionally feel like that. And like I'm still there on some Five of Pentacles shit on the motherfucking street. It's one thing I noticed too, especially in like rich areas, especially like downtown or up north and shit. Like I noticed not a lot of wealthy people lose everything. They tend to float around the spot they lost everything at. You know? Like I know one guy, I used to be a doorman. I kicked one guy out the door, out this high-rise building that I worked at, nice ass high-rise on Sheridan. You know what I'm talking about? And motherfucker stays under the bridge over there. He feels entitled to be at a place he isn't there anymore. Like he got evicted. Not evicted. He got kicked out that motherfucker. And he comes back. Like people who like when I graduated high school, motherfuckers was going back to high school after we graduated. Like why? The fuck? Shit's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's different when you emotionally feel isolated or feel some type of way about the Ten of Swords, like an ending or some shit. It's just how you emotionally feel. Taking that shit to the next level on this type of energy, It's like manifesting a pinnacle out of it. Dark night of the soul. Went from you feeling like shit to you being in shit. You know? Cups, emotions, they're great indicators of how to maneuver in life. Say that one more time. Emotions, cups, are great indicators on how to maneuver in life. You're getting an indication of how you feel by this not being here, right? Okay, this is the Ten of Swords. This is the end of a karmic cycle that you had to complete. Take these emotions, analyze them like I do this game, and keep it moving. You're fucking feminine, you know what I'm saying? You better than the world, man. You better than how people deal with their fucking emotions, man. People be killing themselves, man, wasting their whole life space. They don't go to no hell or no shit like that. Hell doesn't even exist. I will argue they just non-exist themselves. Yeah, it is suicide. You non-exist yourself. We're energy. We don't die. Been here fucking eons before. We're gonna be here eons again. Taking your motherfucking soul after it wasn't even given to you. It's the present. So God, life is a gift. That's why we call it the present. Okay, life is a gift. That's why it's a present too. You take your present away, you're gonna lose more than your life. You're gonna lose your soul, and it's gonna be burning in hell where there's a fucking throne with somebody else. There's only one throne in this motherfucking plane of existence, son. And God sits on there. Jesus don't even sit on there, son. Christ don't even sit on there, son. So look, it's all perception mentally. How you thinking? Swords, right? It's all perception emotionally. How you fucking feeling? Wands, how you moving out here? It's all perception on how you moving. It's the little rant I gave in the beginning of this video. I ain't moving, wanding like the average person. I ain't moving like everybody else around this bitch. I'm moving in a whole different direction. I'm ascending. It's only one direction, ascension. A lot of people going forward, but they ain't going up. If you go forward, you still in the third dimension. You still in the world. Gotta be going up to get out the world, son. You moving forward and going left and right and back. You just on the world. That's a plane of existence. You go forward, you in the world. You go east, you in the world. You go west, you in the world. You go south, you in the world. You need to be going up. Hell doesn't exist. There's nothing below the fucking crust, nigga. I mean, it's shit under the crust of the earth, like the mantle and all that shit like that. But there's no fucking hell. Because if there's a hell on Earth, then there's a hell on every other 7 trillion inhabited planet in this universe. And that's too many fucking hells to be building. That's wax sauce, nigga. No, stop. You just not exist. It's all perception. Step your game up. That's what you need to be doing. Stepping your game up. Getting some perception. All 301 is just a beacon of light that beams out light and information for people to see. It's like in the game, PS4 game, The Last of Us. These are the fireflies. You know what I mean? Light in the midst of darkness. You did? It's a whole, goes with the bottom line again. It's Knight of Cups. You got to be in this shit to win this shit. You need to be enthused about life. You need to be enthused about purpose. You need to be enthused about ascending. You need to be enthused about God. You need to be enthused about everything outside of this fucking world. You did? Please, even if you have kids, which are one of many systems, not knocking kids, I don't have them. If I had them, I'll be saying the same shit. Dad, you bogus as hell for saying we're in a system. It's like, look, son, look, daughter, if they wanted to get to me, they gonna get to me through y'all. For real shit. Yeah, this is making me more vulnerable out here. It's just like a motherfucking zombie apocalypse and you got a baby. You know how hard it is? Do you know how hard it would be to have a baby in the zombie apocalypse? It's a baby. They're gonna cry. They're gonna whine. They're gonna be smelled. They need to eat. It's too much shit. And then we're in a zombie apocalypse, so it's gonna be hard as, you know what I mean? But it gets done. That's how you gotta do it. I mean, that's life. The real world. Zion, not the world y'all living in. This little matrix ass social world, empathetic ass, apathetic ass. I don't know. All these little terminologies motherfuckers be using for this whack ass realm here. We need to move up. Okay. Not only you need to get people up there with you. Because that's your job. Now, masculine in regards to the feminine. Got the 9 of Wands, he's wounded. And clarifying this wound is the 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. the step after wishes granted. So masculine in regards to you, he's a little hurt. Why is he hurt? It could be so many things. Maybe you're not around. Maybe what y'all had ain't there anymore. Maybe it's a Ten of Swords on some shit. Maybe the thrill is gone. Maybe you got a whole demo and you ain't even studying your masculine. Maybe your masculine got a whole demo and ain't studying you. Whatever. There's emotional fulfillment here in regards to you. And what's that about? He's hurt, but he's emotionally fulfilled in regards to you. Let's continue that message. 7 of Wands. This is internal conflict. He's internally conflicted, which was the energy he had last week too. He could be a she could be a he, how he rocking. Then your masculine went backwards. They went down 2 wands. And since spoiling their reading, them in regards to themselves, they have the Diva card being clarified by the 2 of Wands. I just take it as they had to go back a few steps to get things right. Why? Because maybe your masculine skipped a few steps. That's why they hurt. Jumping to conclusions, overanalyzing shit, misunderstanding some shit, not quite getting it. You know what I mean? You can definitely hurt yourself moving too fast in more ways than one. Whether you running on a diving board or you running into some coochie. Or you running into some coochie, Joe. Like, hey, you rush into shit, so much shit can happen. Slow down. Or take a step back like the masculine just did. When it comes to you, the masculine took a step back. It's going to sound way crazy, but it makes sense to me, though. So your masculine was hurt over something they kind of were out of tune with. I told you, you're a frequency, he's a frequency. When y'all on the same frequency, that's cool. If y'all ain't on the same frequency, y'all need to find it, whatever that frequency is, It ain't going backwards. It's just like the masculine did here, just taking a step back to probably kind of get to the frequency where you at. Boom. In the middle frequency, that pitch, you're going up, you're going down, boom. In the middle pitch, it's emotional fulfillment. He loves the tune you two take. He loves the sound you two make when you guys intertwine, when you guys overall energy to a cup. He loves that sound. He loves that frequency. He loves that emotional feel with you. However, since you're not around, he's a little hurt. He's a little internally conflicted with that. Because the overall energy, because above this is this Ten of Swords. And it's isolation that you feeling. You dealing with shit just like he is. He could be a she could be a he, how we rocking. As far as feminine, you in regards to the masculine, you got the Queen of Pentacles. You got the bossed up card, bossy card, clarifying as 4 swords. Take this as one thing and one thing only. You really need to boss up on your idle time. Some shit I'm on right now, shit a lot of feminists need to do. We need to boss up on our idle time. Why? So we can eliminate any errors, or at least the errors that we could prevent. This is being a little bit more assertive, a little bit more authoritative when it comes to making your mind up with yourself. Shit you need to do. This is you getting out. 4 swords, you being in your head. You need to get out your head and do more shit. You really need to boss up on your idle time, or boss up on your rest time, or boss up on your chill time. Why? Queen of Cups. Because you need to be taking that idle time to be going to X-Men training school. Queen of Cups. This is the ghosting card. This is the X-Men card in my personal book. This is the psychic card. What's a psychic? Trusting your own intuition. Damn, you a psychic? How you know that? Nah, I'm just trusting my own intuition. Full trust. It's the step after the Knight of Cups. Putting your all into some shit to where, boom, your intention, your intuition takes over. It's like you done put your all into something to where now your intuition got you on cruise control. Really, me in this psychic situation. I went full blast, boom. It's like I blasted, ascended out to space. Soon I got to space, I let off my thrusters. Now I'm getting guided by space. It's like the Bible say, take my yoke upon thee. What Christ really meant by taking, your yoke upon him was, like I say, whether you go to space with this pack of cigarettes, or Mount Everest strapped to your back. Soon you get to the last atmosphere, that shit gonna float away from you effortlessly. That's Zion anyway. It's the real world. The real laws apply. You get what I'm saying? It's the reason why space, heaven, anything outside the motherfucking last atmosphere, G, is the real world. Why? Because that's where the real rules started. Yes, there's rules on Earth, bitch, but there was rules in space well before Earth was here. This section where Earth was located was already governed. Okay, but I'm pretty sure a more advanced inhabited planet that oversees this section. Okay, so it was rules well before Earth was formed. Doctrines, divine teachings. Where the fuck you think ancient teachings and divine teachings come from? Above, motherfucker. It comes from above. Like in 1947, like, you know, Roswell. Don't you notice after the Roswell crash, we started getting into weird ass technologies? It's like a motherfucking UFO crash from the sky. Now niggas got radar and motherfucking microchips and lasers and appliances is popping now. Got microwaves and shit, TVs and shit. You know what I mean? Like, shit crazy, right? Everything comes from the sky. Everything. Okay? The fucking Earth, the universe does not revolve around Earth. We don't even look, we're just a speck of dust in the ocean. That's why you gotta get as big as the real world. It's infinite. Earth is limited. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get in tune with the infinite. That's all it is. Understanding that your life, your world, your existence is on an infinite level. It isn't on a limited level. So when you moving on here on this limited ass space and time, you need to move like you will be moving in the heavens, like a god. Fuck you talking about? You need to boss up on your idle time. You need to boss up on, you know, how you spend your idle time, and at least use that in a way to help your powers overall. Help your, like I say, sharpen your sword, perfect your craft. That's the shit you need to be doing on your downtime. Masculine. And that's the shit you need to be doing. Real shit, the way this energy is, it's like you doing that not only to pass the time, your downtime, but you're also doing that to keep your mind off your twin. It's like you in prison doing time. And like I say, when you in prison, I ain't never been there, but I mean, if I was there doing hard time, especially in a rough ass spot, I'll have to disconnect from the world. I'll be a whole different ugly side, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll still be 301 to the people who need to hear my message in there, but most likely I'll just be D.Boom for that bitch. Just getting tough out here and knocking niggas the fuck out, make sure anybody fucking with me, and keeping emotions completely out the picture so I can be more cold-blooded and, you know what I'm saying, lay the pimp hand too strong on motherfuckers while I'm there temporarily, because it ain't a permanent situation. It's like that. It's like you becoming, like I say, the world forms you into kind of a more evolved creature. The world evolves you into a more evolved creature. That's why we here. You dig what I'm saying? So, masculine, him regards himself, like I say, he's out here behaving and he's out here doing his role to a wanted, you know, surviving. Tells you. Divine masculine, they just need to be alive long enough to get the message from you. Okay? To get the purpose from you. To get it. To get it. What's it? That's what that Ace Pick was at. That's this. That's what y'all created. The Big Bang. What I mean, what this the path. Y'all demo. This is your demo. You know what I'm saying? The divine masculine basically just has to stay divine and survive long enough to get it. Okay? So to put this same analogy that I made last week, like I say, your masculine's role overall, as far as the divine role, is to stay alive and hold down the fort. It's like I say, it's like an army. They Navy SEALs or some shit. They go, they get dropped in somewhere, boom. They go out, they execute their mission, boom. It's time to go home. But the plane ain't arrived yet. They gotta go up up to go. It can't. Going forward on land is pointless. You know what I'm saying? Walking to freaking China from like, I don't know, New York City, that's pointless. Going forward, it's pointless. The only way you can really move that direction is by going up and over. Okay? It'd be earthly thinking you could just go straight and hit what you need to hit. You gotta go up. Ascend. Even if you don't get where you need to go, at least you amongst those stars. So wherever you drop is going to be further than it was you walking straight or spending the energy, time, energy, and resources walking straight. Right? Saying all that to say this. By you stay on your path, your master's going to stay on the path. Okay? Your master wouldn't even be here fighting if he knew the chopper wasn't coming. You know? I'm pretty sure as a soldier, you wouldn't be wasting bullets. You wouldn't be really making a scene trying to stand your ground if you didn't have faith that evac was coming. Evac is coming, okay? When it comes, you don't know. You just know you need to stay alive. That's your purpose, masculine, to stay alive. You know what I'm saying? And being divine, 8 of Cups, this is moving in a divine way. This is keeping your nose clean. This is having faith when people ain't got faith around you. This is believing, you know what I'm saying, in the unseen, when people need to see shit to believe shit. This is maintaining your character, maintaining your poise, maintaining your motherfucking, you know, divinity in a world full of fucking crabs. 70% of this world is karmics, 28% are the divine, 1-2% run the world. They're a whole different vibe. Some are divines, most aren't. It's a whole other story. But at any rate, survival. It's your job to survive. Masculine is fighting like hell to at least stick around in life with you, with this. We're just here. You know, all they know is they need to be around, and that's consciously on their brain. You know, your masculine knows they need to be around. Whether they in another demo or not, whether they don't even feel like that or not, what they're gonna do, wands, actions, is they're gonna stick around. They're gonna hold down the fort for you. That could be leaving the light on. That could be leaving their phone light on. Like I say, this could be the perfect time to really communicate masculine with your feminine. And if you're scared, which kind of is, it's got, you know, kind of is, feminine, this would be a good time to reach out to your masculine. Future row. 6 of Swords. This is rolling with the homie. This is the step before the 7 of Swords. Now, 7 of Swords is a Decepticon card. Like I say, this is letting the cat out the bag. So when you can do that, things can roll a little bit more smoother. Feminine, you're going to the future, rolling a little bit more smoother. Clarifying you rolling a little bit more smoother. We got 3 of Cups here. These are distractions. Gotta pick another card. Anyways, I can go with that. Just want to make sure that's going in the right way. 5 of Wands. So, in the midst of you rolling with the homies, coolest, rolling with the homies, that's what the 6 of Swords is. This is you rolling with your twin. This is you two on one accord. This is you two vibing. Right? In the midst of you vibing with your twin, feminine, some distractions are going to pop up in your future. Some distractions are going to pop up, and on top of distractions popping up, they're going to come in the form of outside conflict. So once again, if shit, future, feminine, going into the future, if shit flowing, right, it was stuck, but now shit flowing between you and your twin, right? So, you know what I mean? It's going to be some distractions that's going to come. It's going to be some outside conflict that's going to come. I told you, when your masculine is focused on you, they're not focused on whoever they're focused on or whoever they're with. You dig what I'm saying? If they're not, if they choose to, I don't know, like the time, energy, and resources they put into you, that has to be accounted for. So if they're dealing with you a lot, that means they're not dealing with somebody. And I don't mean in a relationship level. I can mean just where the fuck they be at. They be separated for a reason. They be MIA for a reason. You dig what I'm saying? Whatever these reasons is, it's like they can't get to you. It's like me and my twin, I swear. I feel like we be in separation around the same time a lot lately. At least since I started this channel. Before this channel, we was cool beings. At least prior to me, I say a year prior to the channel, everything was cool. Shit didn't get goofy until like I would say, I don't know, 2016, 17. You know, a year before I made my channel, me and my twin was just too up and down, too flip floppy. We went from being on one accord to it being all good to it being all fucked up. And what I noticed is when he takes breaks from your shit and it be around the same time. Last year, same shit. But then, you know, behavior is consistent. That's why they're wands, they're actions. You can study them shits, analyze and really utilize them to make your move. It's like you a sniper and you going off, like, you know, your target is here, but you know it's some distance, so you're gonna have to shoot at least here to catch, you know, for the bullet to catch up with the target type shit. It's like that. It's chess, not checkers. So you're gonna have to go with the flow. In the midst of you going with the flow, it's like shit finally clicks. Boom, it's gonna be some drama. Make sure you maneuver through that, snake through that shit. Snake through that shit. Like, don't even let it touch you. Just like just dodge that shit. Just get out their way. Going to the future feminine. Leave these negative motherfuckers where they at. You can't take on another motherfucker's problems. You can help them with their problems, but it ain't your fucking job to fix them. They fix themselves. That's what the Ace of Cups is. You gotta fix yourself before you can put yourself in a position to fix somebody else. What's happening is these people are probably in their head fixing other people, but they can't even fix themselves, and they're all more woe is me about that shit. It's entitlement. False sense of entitlement is deadly. Lack of awareness is deadly. And catering to the world. Them are surefire ways to fuck your fate up. Fuck the world. Why? It's 70. I'm telling you, most of these motherfuckers is asleep. You only help those who woke. It ain't your job to wake people up who sleep. They got to be up to get the message. If they sleep, they missing the message. Fuck them. Till they wake up, okay? You can't do shit for them. They're like Terminator 2. Like Sarah Connor said, yo, they're already dead, okay? All we need to care about is the people we need to care about. All we need to protect is the people who need to be around. All we need to do is our part. Fuck all the rest. Fuck the rest of everything. Like, purpose, 3 of wands. You either doing it or you not. This is your role, feminine. 2 of wands, masculine. You either in it or you not. Your role is just to be in it. It's hard just for your masculine just to be in this shit. It ain't the same hard as it is for you taking shit to the next level, but they're roles nonetheless. This is what makes you different from a karmic. The fact that you got roles. This is a lieutenant. This is a general. Both of y'all are not privates. The Army is full of privates. Can't give a fuck about all the privates. Now, admirals, the president, people in the higher up clan, we need to take care of each other because we the masterminds behind this shit. They're the foot soldiers. We're the masterminds. I told you. Ended it just like this. Feminine. Look, I told you over and over and over again. It's like you got to utilize the 70% for what they're good for. And in my personal opinion, the only divine way to utilize the 70% is through A, commerce. You create a company, have them work for you. Because in their head, them working at your job is the best that they can do. Let them believe that. I mean, it's definitely opportunities out here, but once again, we're not waking sleep people. We ain't got time, energy, and resources to do that. Might as well utilize them in the same way that the world utilized them. Get money. Get money. Secondly, other than getting money from the 70%, we dodge them. They're like agents in the fucking matrix. We dodge them. We don't facilitate with them. We don't build with them. We stay far away from karmics. You will die fucking with a karmic. You will go to jail fucking with a karmic. Fuck all your divinity up. Fuck all your name up. Fuck all your record up. And fuck all your integrity up. Your credibility up. Fucking with a karmic, you'll do all that. Fucking with a divine, you won't. We ain't talking about no agent in the matrix, a so-called divine who ain't divine, but under the guise of a divine that's really on a whole agenda to destroy you. They move different than karmics, regular ass people. Motherfuckers you gotta watch out for. Devils and shit. You got a snake out here. You gotta learn how to maneuver out here, man. I like being low key because I could drop bomb ass messages like this. They already know when I'm on. They watch what I do, but they ain't on my shit. Like if I had, I don't know, 100,000 subscribers, maybe they'll be on my ass a little bit more than what they on now. Right now, they just let me know they there. But in reality, I and they know it ain't worth for y'all to take time and resources to do shit off 3.5K right now. But they know once that shit blow up, it's a wrap. They know. Motherfuckers who don't want me to kind of come up here. It ain't like people keeping me from doing anything. It's nothing like that. I can always put the time, energy, and resources to double up my views and all that shit by doing what everybody else do. But I don't, like I say, I just don't put time, energy, and resources and shit I don't have to do. Not my purpose. My job is to give out these messages, and that's all it is. In the midst of me giving these messages, I'm snaking out here. Just really maneuvering life in a way to where I'm helping people. I'm really going outside myself to help people. And in the process of me 301 is getting me, it's making me ascend so high in a plane to where I'm just not even in the world anymore. I am, but I'm not. That's how all divine feminines need to be. So far away from this plane of existence while being in this plane of existence. And that's a super nigga. It's not a regular nigga. That's a super nigga right there. You know what I'm saying? Masculine. Final card going to the future before we ask the universe some questions. We got the Eight of Wands. Excuse me. This is communication card. Communication. About what? Three of Wands. Excuse me. Three of Wands is before this because the Two of Wands was behind this. Both Wands too. Both roles are divine masculine row. And Wands are actions. Eight of Wands was Three of Wands. What's that? 11 of Wands. To me, that's 11, 4 of Wands. And it's also the Knight of Wands, which is moving fast and fiercely in the divine direction. So this path is finally going to get your masculine to communicate. Going to the future, I just take it as this. Told you, as long as you're doing your work, feminine, everything going to pay off. This is the energy of you literally like being on your job, being on your Three of Wands to the point where now your divine masculine wants to have a good conversation with you about it. It's the convo I'm waiting on. See what I'm asking? He just think I'm, like I say, taking advantage of people. He don't really understand a few things. You know, it's the church, really. Church is me and my twins' biggest gate, biggest wall, biggest block. Fuck the age gap. He's 30 years older than me. Fuck the distance. I just moved out to the West Coast. It's the church. You know, I grew up in the church. I'm not in the church no more. He knows I'm supposed to be a pastor. He knows my grandfather was a great pastor. He wants me to follow in my grandfather's footsteps and not his, which is understandable. You know, coming from the father figure that he is to the son that, you know, he never had, it's just like, I mean, that's understandable. But what he don't understand is I'm just a little ascended, kind of a little higher on a realm of that. He's still here. Till he gets here, which he will. And once he does get out of here, I'm pretty sure the first thing he's going to want to do is talk. Damn, you was right. Damn, I'm going to send it up. It's some lower ass level shit out here. Like, damn. That's how it is when you ascend. It's like you get higher and higher and higher and you see where people really at in life. Final example, I'm going to go to the future. It's like I say, it's like I got this rideshare company. I've been having this shit for about 2 years. Trying to market it and promote it. I ain't really got to the point where I can just say, hey, I'm looking for some investors. It's only gonna cost really $35,000. $35,000 to $40,000 really fun what I'm trying to do. Just put myself in a position where I can go home to Chicago and create 10,000 jobs for my city. And all I'm paying is just online promotion to market an app that's already in existence. It's been out for 2 years. We put a lot of millions actually into this shit. I'm saying it like I'm doing it. Nah, it ain't me. It's my bosses and higher ups. It's just funding it. See, the thing is, I'm learning in business is you're not supposed to use your own money and shit, but that ain't how I was brought up. That's how biz go, but that ain't how I was brought up. In my situation, how I'm coming, I just rather do shit myself. Or find some like-minded people who want to take shit to the next level. I'm saying I should say this. It wasn't until I had this rideshare company And like I said, just like the psychic shit, I had to research. I had to really get 10 toes the fuck down in the rideshare industry. I know everything about it. Everything about the rideshare industry. Everything about the rideshare industry. I'm already prepped and ready to go. Just need the bread. That's why I'm doing this. So I can get the bread, do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? So when I go on tour selling books and selling merch and selling clothes and selling mixtapes, I ain't doing this shit to come up off y'all. I'm really trying to do this shit to get to the next level with this bread. Ain't too many niggas moving like this out here, yet alone even in a position like me to even make it happen. Point of the matter is, as long as you got a plan, as long as you got your heart into it, you can execute everything you want to do. How you not going to get to your plan is worrying about shit that everybody else is worried about. Because if you worry about what everybody else worried about, then you coming at shit the way everybody else coming at it. Thus, you're making yourself in the same crab bucket everybody else is in. When I got this rideshare company and it put me in a position where I'm actually in multi-million-dollar deals, like when people don't even want to look at my fucking face, they don't even want to talk to me. They see all this shit here. I'm sitting in boardrooms with them, trying to talk business and shit. Like I say, I'm trying to bring 10,000 jobs to Chicago overnight. Ain't nobody in Chicago doing no shit like that. You feel me? But when it's coming from a Negro like me, another reason why I got to get my paper up. I ain't just got to get my paper up for show. Fuck no. I got to get my paper up on paper, on documents. Because a motherfucker 1%er told me one time, he was like, I don't even want to fucking deal with you, bro. Because on paper, you look whack as shit. It's like, yeah. It's like, boy, all that's on your file is school loans and debt. I ain't got like school loans is my debt. I ain't got no debt. I ain't got no credit. Just got school loans, that's it. That's all I got on paper. You know what I'm saying? And what you can look and see, but I just look like this, bro. You know what I mean? It's the fact that I got connections, the fact that I'm actually plugged. We'll hire up people. Add that with who I am and what the fuck I'm doing right now. It's only going to climax until where I want to be in life. All I'm saying is you never fucking know where your fucking 3 of Wands is going to take you. You just need to get there. And it's going to take time to ascend. Nothing happens overnight. Time is a fucking lie anyway. So all that needs to happen is, feminine, you just need to stay on your shit so your masculine can stay on his shit. Because if he don't see you on your shit, then he ain't gonna be on his shit. I've been saying this shit since I've been here. It's that simple. And you're not finna be doing all this work, 3 and whining, and it's not gonna pay off. What kind of God you serve? Feel me? What kind of God you serve? If you doing God's work, then you best believe God gonna get you right. If you getting God right, he gonna get you right. What kind of God you serve? Right? What does the masculine want to let you know in the 4th, 5th dimension real quick? King of Swords. God. Personally. God smack up here. Divine masculine's letting you know that some divine intervention happened. And with a little bit of tough love. 2 kings. Put out another card. 3 kings. Damn. It's like with a good God smack, some court decisions, some judicial decisions, with a few with a few outside influences and shit. It's kind of been a good tough love experience for me. Once again, tough love. It's felt in every range. You know, your dad might have gave you tough love as a kid, but that's only because he received tough love from his pops. It's kind of continuing condition. You know, you might feel like you be like, you might come, like I say, whoever comes down on you, someone's coming down on them. And even a person you think ain't coming down, like ain't getting, I don't know where to put it. It's like even the richest motherfucker in the world got somebody to answer to. Even the strongest motherfucker in the world got to worry about getting his ass knocked out. Even the toughest motherfucker on the planet need to be keeping their eyes peeled for a higher power that's greater than them. That's what makes you great. You know what I mean? Having a higher power. You know what I'm saying? Knowing your place. And aside from all that, King of Pentacles, this is manifesting. This is a master manifester. This is an alchemist. This is a magician. This is manning the fuck up. Masculine is letting you know I'm a man now. It took a few lessons. Like I say, maybe court, maybe jail, maybe like, I don't know, some tough love from you, whatever. It's finally got him where he needs to be, just manning up in his situation. And whatever, like real shit, it goes back to the Seven of Swords right here. Whatever the secret is, masculine's for them. And it might not be your masculine telling you this shit. It could be your masculine telling their karmic this shit, or your masculine, just like I say, finally keeping it real with the world now. And if they're keeping it real with the world, then how the fuck they ain't gonna keep it real with you? Feminine, what you want to tell the masculine in the fourth, fifth dimension? Full card. You let a masculine know I'm in a whole new world like Aladdin right now. You personally, Queen of Wands, I'm in a whole new world like Aladdin right now. I'm personally butt naked out here, B. It's like Whitney Houston, I have nothing. That's the fucking song I'm hearing. It's Whitney Houston, I have nothing. 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 If I don't have you, Joe. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can comprehend that shit. Putting more smoke on that Three of Swords. Pain. Mental. Yeah, you ain't hurt for real. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hurt for real. It's just mental. This is mental pain. Because you are here feeling like Whitney Houston and I have nothing. And what the universe want to let you know. Final message, Seven of Swords. Rearrange from that I have nothing Whitney Houston shit. Feminine. You're a Queen of Wands, okay? That means you got a purpose to do. Get on that. Masculine has your purpose right now. You need your own purpose right now. You know what I'm saying? Get on that. But it's like in a situation with me, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to end it. Like I say, when my twin calls me, whether he's checking up on me or he giving me words of encouragement, I'm ready to go. Like, my shit... That's why my videos was more like, I don't know, turned up, more jovial back then. Cause like I say, I was talking to my big homie, man. Like, I always had him around. He was more closer. Nigga was more instrumental and shit. Now it's like I'm on the fucking moon. And he's just on Earth chilling, doing his thug thingamajig. And it's like, Whitney Houston, I have nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? But I got a lot. I got my purpose. We got our purposes. I got me. We got each other. And we out here surviving. Doing what we got to do out here. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So that's the message. Hope I could be some good use to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for the Divine Masculine situation. Deuces.